is rap music.
Hey, welcome back to another alleged gameplay video. Here we go again. Descent on the PlayStation. Yep, as per usual, I thought I'd show off my nice copy. It is in quite a good condition. That sticker on the back I'd completely forgotten about, but it's so old. I'm probably just gonna leave it as it is. Yeah, this one's in good nick. The manual's quite good. If you are confronted with really old stickers on plastic, WD-40, guys, believe it or not, let it soak with some WD-40 and it should lift it off. So, yes, but welcome back. Welcome back. Sony Trinitron goodness tonight, as per usual. Yeah, Descent, another favourite of mine. I thought I'd done a gameplay video before, but clearly I have not. Maybe I did it on my very first channel many years ago. But yeah, so I was a massively, at this point in time, I was really into kind of first person shooters, any kind of corridor shooter. I just loved that kind of genre back then. And then this came along. I've just found the hostages. Are they hostages? Yeah, they must be. Yeah, and I was pretty impressed with this. I never played it on the PC. My first experience was on the PlayStation. And going back to it, I am quite shocked at how reduced the actual gameplay area is. I mean, when you think about it, it's got an incredible amount of border at the bottom. Then you've got the static dashboard. So quite a surprisingly reduced play area. But in saying that, I really did like it. If you've never played Descent, the gist of it is you've got to rescue those little people that you saw in the little kind of blue outfits. And in standard fare, you've got to work your way towards the reactor. And to get to the reactor, you'll have kind of standard coloured keys. There's nothing heavy duty going on here, so you'll be used to the kind of FPS formula for this particular period. And then once the really enjoyable thing about this I found is once you clear the mine, you make it relatively safe, you find the core, you then have to take the time to plot your escape. So you need to know what route you're going to take, because once you start that core meltdown, you've literally got a limited time, you've got a countdown, and you've got to get out in that certain amount of time to succeed. And that adds quite a good element. Now, also bearing in mind, it is completely a 360-degree game, so you sideways, upside down, all over the place. I'll show you the map to this in a second. It was quite unique, but yeah, it could get really confusing, very disorientating quite quickly. I used to find the best way to play, I'm just going to show you the map. So you've got this kind of completely 3D wireframe representation of the map, which I used to really like. And you can imagine, the only way I used to be able to cope is constantly, whether you were in the right position or not, constantly sticking to one position and then defining that position as correct, as up, shall we say. Yeah, hard one to explain, but it's the only way of keeping your kind of sanity and your bearings. Once you start flipping the ship all over the place without thinking about it, soon you're in a nightmarish situation where the floor is the ceiling, or the walls become the ceiling. It can get really confusing. You get lost, and then you've got no chance regarding your escape route. So it's all standard fare. You've got your pickups here. Now, I've only been playing this for a few minutes. I finished this one, the first one, back in the day. Never finished the second one. I do own the second one. And I believe that what they both have is link-up mode. So me and a friend back in the day, we were obsessed with link-up. And unfortunately, he was pretty good at games. And there was always, when we used to play Doom, it was always a 50-50 split. We were pretty much a kind of equal at that game. But as much as my friend really wanted to get into this, it used to give him such bad headaches. He just could not get his head around the map and the whole 360 business. And this looks relatively straightforward now, but later on you will be going down really deep shafts, coming out not really being totally disorientated as to where you are. Again, what is up, what is down. But that's just what makes it such a fantastic game. But yeah, a shame that the playfield, the actual area, screen area, is so small. It is quite a shock, really, going back to it. Similar game to this that came out, which I would have liked to have played properly, was Forsaken. I always wanted to get that on the N64, and I'm lucky enough on the channel here somewhere, I was able to emulate that on my little kind of mini PC, mini emulation device. And N64 games don't run very well, but that did. But yeah, I would have liked to have played that. Gone up in price on the N64, that has, but not too crazy. Obviously with this, another fantastic thing was the light sourcing. A lot of standard settings on the PC wouldn't allow that back then. Quite surprising. But I really wanted to share that one. It is one of my favourites. I must get another memory card file going for this, for the long run, dip in and out of it. And it is playable. Convoluted control scheme, no twin sticks back then, but it is playable. Kind of mapped out a bit like GoldenEye was on the N64, obviously without the analog stick. But yeah, I do like this one, guys. Really do like this. But guys, take care of yourselves as per usual. I was nearly at the core then. Yeah, very accessible, even after all these years. Guys, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
2 + 2 = 5. 8.735. 186. 4.